Hold on, I activated the wrong thing there. Alright, now you guys can hear me here. I agree, that's impressive, Backlogics, that you're enjoying Balatro that much. That is very impressive. Glad to see you here. Glad to see Carrie as well. Welcome everybody to Balatro Sunday. We're take a break from the retro and enjoy some Balatro. So we're up to Ghost Deck and Purple Stake right now. We're just working up all of the stakes within each deck. We're going to do pretty much every deck now. We've already completed all of Red Deck. Went from White Stake all the way to Gold Stake, and now the second deck we're working on is the Ghost Deck. I chose Ghost Deck because I think it's one of the most interesting, the most fun decks, because you get started with a Hex card. And usually the first Joker that you run into that looks like something really useful, immediately hex it, and it's going to provide you not only whatever it does intrinsically, but also you get the polychrome effect on it. So you get yourself a times 1.5 mult. So, and it gets even more interesting because on the higher stakes you get Eternals. So hexing an Eternal, if you had multiple Eternals, if you hex any, if you use the Hex card, none of the Eternals get destroyed. Because that's the one key thing about Hex, is that is a cool thing that it makes your Joker polychrome, but at the same time it destroys all other Jokers that can be destroyed, except for Eternals, because Eternals cannot be destroyed. Alright, so let's get started. Ghost Deck on Purple Stake. Let's do it. Alright, I got myself some tea and some water here on the side to keep myself hydrated. I like how you said there, time to get your Steam Deck out, Backlogic says, and watch Balatro while playing Balatro while hydrating the soul of some Balatro. See, when I read you said hydrating the soul, now that means Backlogics is serious. Alright, let's go. Yeah, so to let you know, the Hex card, see, adds polychrome to a random Joker and destroys all other Jokers. So very, very useful card to have, and it's only exclusive to Ghost Deck. And also with Ghost Deck, you can get spectral cards that you can find you can find them in the shop as well. So let's get started here. Okay, so right off the bat, I see that there's a possibility for a straight. A lot of these low cards, which are like a 6-ish and lower, these we can discard, and we'll start searching for something along the lines of a straight. However, we're -1 the usual amount of discard because of the blue stake. It reduces the amount of discards by 1. So, got to be careful what we do here. So we see that if we get ourselves a Jack, then we'll get ourselves a nice Jack high straight, and I don't think a Jack high straight is enough to beat the 300, but we can certainly try. We can probably keep the queen, because if we do get a Jack, then we'll do a queen high straight. So let's see what happens here. Well, there we go. There we go. This should clear the blind here. Yes, indeed it does. All right. A measly $3, and what do we get here? Okay, so all right, let's go open the buffoon pack. Okay, we can go with Ride the Bus here. Now this can be interesting here. This definitely can be interesting. Let's go ahead and grab Ride the Bus. Alright, so that means we cannot play with face cards. So that'll be our thing here. So I guess one Joker to look for here is Faceless. Faceless can really jive with Ride the Bus here. And let's go ahead and hex the card here. There we go. There you go. Alright. We don't have to spend anything here. I think with the Hex, if we can score the same amount, if we can get the same cards, or the same hand, the 1.5x will take us to 450. So we already off the bat have 3 aces. We can aim for a full house. Let's go look to see if we can get ourselves that. Oh, actually got something about on the same level. We got ourselves an ace high straight here, so let's go play that. There we go. Okay, do we... Oh, here we go. This is what I was talking about. Okay, Faceless Joker. We're definitely gonna buy that. Definitely. Shall we save our $6 here? Because every $5 we have saved in our bank, we get $1 interest. I think it caps at $25. You can only have up to a max of $5 of interest per round after you beat the blind. I'd say I think we're good here. Let's go next and let's go face the gold. Alright, spade cards are debuffed, which is fine. Let's go start getting money here. Let's see, I guess we can... let's see... let's go clubs. We'll focus on clubs here. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's... now just start focusing on getting a clubs flush. Okay, we did get a clubs flush. We do have these. Now, can we get something better? We can probably get something better. However, we're out of discard, so I think we should probably play this. If I'm eyeballing the math, this will probably give us just a little bit north of 450 or somewhere around 450. Yeah, it was close to 450, yeah. Okay, so now that we're out of discards, we're going to be working with our hands here. So now we should then start focusing on the hearts. Yeah, we need something strong here. But let's see, we're going to just play this throwaway hand. Okay, slowly inching our way, and lo and behold, we have ourselves a hearts flush. There we go. Wait, are you serious? Ride the Bus is your favorite Joker? Wait until you unlock Abandon deck. And then you'll even more like Ride the Bus. Yeah, wait until you unlock Abandon deck if you haven't done so yet. With Abandon deck, the rule there is your deck has everything except face cards. Yeah, that's where Ride a Bus will really shine. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. It definitely is nice, yes. Okay, what are we gonna do here now? What are we gonna do here now? Probably open... I mean, we have some money. We can carry this money over, but I think... I'm not too fan of either of these here. Not too fan of these here. So let's go open a Celestial. Start working on hands here. Definitely love playing straights. And we definitely love playing three of a kind. Let's go work on our straights here. And shall we re-roll or shall we keep our money here? Who's the boss here? Coming to, oh, base chips and molt are halved. Okay. I think we're okay for now. We did power up our straight, so let's go next. And I think we should be looking for a straight here. We're a jack away, so let's go ahead and do that there. Straights and flushes are your forte. Yeah, that makes sense. Flushes are really good at the start because that's how you can get through the early blinds without hardly any jokers. Straights are actually, the way they're set up, they're actually stronger than flushes. Straights actually, when you look at like every time you level up a straight, it actually becomes way more powerful per level than, say, how flushes get powerful per level. Yes, straights and straights and flushes are really good. I mean, both in general are really good. All right, there we go. Got ourselves another ace high straight. But hold up. I keep forgetting something. Forgetting that we're our game is to play Ride the Bus. I've been goofing here. All right, whatever. All right, whatever. You know what? We'll just whatever. We'll just go ahead and just play it this way. All right, I think I goofed here now. Whoopsies. All right, that's okay. Let's try to see if we can be able to get out of this mess here. Think young Casino Kid Backlogs playing a game like this? Dang. Okay, I think we messed up here. Yeah, let's see if we can able to get out of this here still. We need a queen. Can we get ourselves a queen here? Okay, there. Okay, I'm so used to playing with face cards. Okay. All right, whatever. we'll try to get back into the swing of things here. How about that? Okay, now let's go ahead and grab a blue joker. Let's put him over here. Getting an extra molt would be good. So this can combine with polychrome. Yeah, let's go ahead and go next. Okay. All right, now I gotta remind myself, I have freaking Ride the Bus here. All right, get this thing going here. All right, 5, 6, 7, 8, so we can get ourselves a 9. Let's go ahead and see if we can find ourselves the card we want. 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need to get a 9 here. Are we gonna get a 9? No, it doesn't look like we got ourselves a 9. Let's go play this out. Okay. Okay, got ourselves an 8 high straight. Let's go play that. There we go. Alright, there we go. Now we're talking. Okay. Yeah, Ante 2 and the streamer realized, whoa, we have Ride the Bus. I realized again. Okay, now let's go power up our full house here. And let's go open the Arcana pack here. Maybe I should have opened the Arcana pack first. Okay. I will go ahead and take the money, sure. I'll definitely take the money. Let's go power up our flush. And then, I don't know about Hone. I don't know about that. I guess I can probably skip it there. Okay, let's also power up our high card. This could prove very useful much later. Shall we get Hone anyway? Nah, skip it. We can go ahead and skip it here. Okay. Okay, so we're going to be looking for, well, first of all, we're going to be trying to look for a straight. Probably a straight. We're looking for another face card to discard. So let's go ahead and do that. Discard all of these. Got some more money. Alright. Alright. You played a boss blind where your first hand was played upside down. Oh, okay. Was it the one where it was just your first? It was just the first hand that gets dealt upside down, I believe. I believe that's what it was. It was just the first one. So basically it's forcing you to use discards, unless you have your deck fixed in a certain way where you kind of have a good enough idea knowing what cards you have, and that's probably a bit later on to deck fix it in a way where you kind of sort of know what kind of cards you have or what cards you have there. You only had 4 hands to play. You could have fun with it. I mean, I think there were some times, like rarely, where when I play that boss and I just randomly pick a card because at that time I would have a high card build. So any any single card I play, I mean, it doesn't matter whether I see it or not. The jokers can just take care of things and give me a good score. But in other ways, if I have like a flush build or a straight build, it's like, I don't know what I'm choosing. I need to know. All right. I guess here's a silent way to... So we play a high card and then we throw away these face cards. This will not affect Ride the Bus because it says consecutive hand played without a scoring face card. So in this case, if we play a junk hand, these two will not score. It'll just be the ace. So what I'm specifically looking for is a 9, or we need a 9 and a 6, pretty much. Oh, geez, even with a junk hand, we get so much score. Okay, how's our other hands here? Straight. Okay, our 3 of a kind probably won't do it there. We can still be aiming for. Yeah, well, I don't think we can be able to do this one here. I guess we have to play our 3 of a kind here, and throw away our jack and 2. All right, let's go see how much we'll do here. Oh, we had plenty. We had plenty. Oh, we definitely had plenty. Nice. Very good. Very good. Oh yeah, thank you for the GG there, Backlogics. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, magic trick. This is my least favorite of vouchers because in terms of benefit, I mean, this would be good if we're like looking for specific cards, which are more or less base without any enhancements, which is kind of few and far between. Adding more cards means the deck gets bloated, meaning that your reduced amount of discards this far in with a bloated deck will actually not be helpful. So so here's 2 really good packs here. Let's go open the Arcana pack to see if there's any monies. Oh, looky here. We got ourselves the Soul card. We're gonna get ourselves 1 of 5 legendary jokers. Let's go find out who we get. Yorick! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Okay. 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 Yeah. This is excitement. This is good. Because this is what Yorick does here. Gains X1 mult every 23 cards discarded. Yes, the chips are going to be flowing here for sure. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now, what are we going to do here? Yeah, it is hype indeed. Yeah. Oh, Backlogics, have you discovered a legendary yet? If not, look for that. That's the way to do it. You have a specific category of jokers called legendaries, and there's only 5 in the game. That's the way you get them. Yeah, let me know. The other thing I'd like for you guys to let me know, like Drummer and Backlogics, who are just recently started playing Balatro. You have not, yeah, just keep playing. Keep playing and they'll pop up randomly. You got to find a soul card though. You have to open, I think it's not the basic Arcana pack, but it's like, I think it's the mid-sized Arcana pack or the big-sized one. So just keep looking and you guys will find it, in case Drummer is listening here as well. Okay, so got another Hex card. I'm not interested in Ankh, although this could be cool. I mean, I would like to copy Yorick, but yeah, I think that's a bit too late here. I mean, if I would, then I'd want to go ahead and remove all these jokers and then just work on Yorick. So for the time being, let's go Gold Seal a card here. Let's go Gold Seal a 10. Okay, sounds good here. Okay. How do I feel about the rest of the Jokers here? Blue Joker and I guess regular Joker or Jimbo, we can find replacements for them. I guess, talking about adding cards. So Blue Joker's strength is the amount of cards you have in your deck. So, but Blue Joker is fine like towards the beginning, and then like later on, deck fixing becomes important, and that highly likely will involve trimming the amount of cards we have in our deck. And then in essence, it makes Blue Joker much weaker. So yeah, let's go re-roll once and see if anything interesting pops up. Nothing really catches my eye here. An Eternal Wrathful, anything suit related here isn't really that appealing to me. So I guess we can just go next and start working on Yorick here. Start working on Yorick. Okay. We got ourselves a full house here. Did we power up our full house? Oh, our next boss's diamond cards are debuffed. Okay, so we may use some suit changers along the way, just so it can help mitigate or deal with this boss here. So, okay, so we're gonna be working on what we have there. We're gonna leave the full house here and just use our discard here to start working on Yorick. Okay. And let's go ahead and do this, and let's see what happens. There we go. Nice. Yeah, please do so. Yeah. I'd be interested to know what your first legendary is. Yeah, I can tell you mine, but only after you tell me yours. Well, I can tell you now. My first, like, I think when I first installed Balatro, it was on the PS5, and my first legendary was Shiko. What Shiko does, it disables boss blinds. That's all it does. It disables boss blinds. It's not the, it's like it's an okay Joker, because the other legendaries are better. I mean, Yorick I think is the best out of all. I mean, this has like unlimited growth potential. But Shiko's fine. Shiko's a good introduction. Like, AAA is good, Yorick is good, Canio is, I think, slightly better than Shiko, and Perkeo's fun to use. So, I hope Backlogics for you get someone other than Shiko as your first legendary. Alright, Arcana pack. Go open it. It is possible we can get ourselves another soul. Yeah, you're not just limited to getting one legendary. You can have multiple legendaries, but of course you can't have this, like, you can't have multiple of the same unless you have a showman here. Showman will allow you to have to see multiple Jokers of the same kind there. Okay, let's go ahead and let's see, what are we gonna do? Let's go use an Emperor. So spin the wheel. Nice. All right. Now our Jimbo's worth 14 mult now, and we got ourselves a suit changer. Okay, this is really good. Okay, so this can definitely help counter the boss coming up. So we'll keep this here with us. Let's go ahead and power up our flush here. These sound like some really well thought out cards. They got crazy mods that add. Yeah, there are. Yeah. You can do even crazier things. You can create your own category of Jokers. There's a mod which changes the game completely. Like when you're in the shop, you can play Plinko, and you can play Plinko to buy cryptocurrency, and you have Jokers or whatever that you can only buy via cryptocurrency. Yeah, there's some really inventive, like, out of the box, like seriously out of the box mods out there. Yeah, you can have a lot of fun going down that deep rabbit hole of Balatro mods. Yeah, you definitely have fun. I've seen a streamer play it, and it was fun. Not only was it crazy, but it sure did look legit fun here. Let's go power up our full house here. Okay. So because we only have 2 discards, it'll take a while for us to grow Yorick, but Yorick is slowly getting where we need him to be. Slowly getting where we need him to be. Let's go next, and let's go tackle the big blind. Okay, so we'll go ahead and what are we gonna do here? We'll guess I'll discard these. Okay, and then what do we got here? I think we're just a 6 away from a 10 high straight. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. All right, how will this do here? Let's go find out. Alright, we've done really well here. Okay. If we get ourselves another suit changer, that would be great. That would be really great. Yeah, played face cards give +5 mul. Yeah, not if we have Ride the Bus. Nah. We ain't touching that joker. No way. I mean, we're hovering around it, but we're not gonna buy it. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Okay, so I guess we can grab this, but yeah, just for discoverability, but I don't like the -2 hand size. I don't like the -2 hand size here. I think we'll go ahead and skip that. Yeah, I did say about being against bloating the deck. However, I think right now I wouldn't mind looking for more seals. I don't happen to see a seal, but shall we take a stone card? Shall we bother with a stone card? Yeah, let's go buy a stone card, sure. Sure, we'll do that. I would have been interested in a purple seal or a blue seal, but... Alright, let's go reroll once more. Queen held in hand, huh? Nah, I think we're okay. Let's go next, and let's go face the window. Okay. Alright, we're just 6 discards away from powering up Yorick here. So let's go ahead and do that. And... oh, we got ourselves a 4 of a kind here. Okay, nice. Nice. There we go. Okay, Yorick is at ×2 mult there. That's a boss one you just defeated? Nice! Well, GG's to you! Nice. Very cool, very cool. Alright, let's go change these to hearts. Okay. And, oh, we also have a flush. Let's see, how strong is our 4 of a kind? So, you know, the 4 of a kind will score, what is it, 76 times 7, which will be, I guess, north of 5. North of 5, or actually, hold on. So it'll be 76 plus 72, which is 148, and then 7 plus 14 is 21. Yeah, I think we should be okay here. How's our flush though? 65 and 8. I think our level 3 flush scores better than our level 1 4 of a kind. Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will. Let's do it. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Alright, I'm gonna sip some tea. Alright. Cool. Alright, so now what's gonna be our next boss here? Hard cards are debuffed. Okay. So we gotta revert back those cards we changed the hearts and back to diamonds. Lo and behold, look at what we see. We see right in front of the shop. right as we enter it. There we go. This will help us with the boss blind coming up. Okay. I don't know. This is pretty good. This is a consistent plus 14 mult. I'd say this is going to be sticking around with us for a while. I think these three here are going to be sticking around throughout the whole session. Although Blue Joker's the one that is kind of like, well, I mean, he's cool for now. He's definitely cool for now. Reroll surplus. We'll just go ahead and take that. And let's go reroll, and no use for the vampire. Let's go open the standard pack. Let's look for a blue or a purple seal. Okay, we got ourselves a purple seal. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. Now let's go next. Okay. Oh, there we go. There's a purple seal. Okay, so are we still going to be working on... Are we still going to be working on straights? We probably are, aren't we? So, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll get ourselves a death card. Okay, cool. Here's one thing we can do. We can convert a face card into a non-face card. We can definitely do that. Yeah, I can definitely do that. Maybe that's what we should do. We'll convert the Queen of Diamonds into an Ace of Clubs. How about if we do that there? Okay. Oh. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do it the other way. Okay, anyway. Whatever. More stuff for Yorick to take. Okay. Alright, sure. There we go. Okay. Cool. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's, yeah. I've done a bunch of this run, but so far, I think so far we're doing good. Especially early on, I forgot I had I mean, I was all excited about Ride the Bus, and like 3 hands later, I forgot I had Ride the Bus, and I was playing face cards. Okay, well, be that as it may, we know that our boss is going to be Hearts are debuffs. Let's just go ahead and convert these here while we're here. And now let's go ahead and play. Oh, we can... Oh, I thought we had a straight flush here, but I think this is good here. Let's go play this out. There we go. And just 10 discards away from Yorick gaining another 1. Do you find it hard to keep track of anything in these deck builders? Well, it's for me. Like I to be honest, I don't use Ride the Bus as frequently as I probably should. Usually, when I see Ride the Bus, it's not my very first Joker to take. But because we're playing on a higher stake, and because like on higher stakes we have a limited amount of choices, I'm playing Ride the Bus on a deck I normally wouldn't. So that's my excuse there. This one is interesting, but a little bit dangerous, changing to a single random rank. Now, if you use this in the Abandoned deck, this can also possibly change to face cards. Change whatever you have to face cards, which are like, yeah. Well, I mean, maybe it could be useful. I mean, it just depends on what you want to do here. Okay, let's go re-roll. Oh, okay. Now we're in business here. I think we found the Joker to replace Blue Joker. And it's this guy right here. There we go. Okay. So now what? Yeah, this will give us... this will really be taking us towards a high card build. Ride the Bus being thrown under the bus. Exactly. Yes, exactly. Yeah. I think there are special exceptions, though. I mean, if you have the ghost deck, and especially how early, like at what time you get Ride the Bus. I mean, if you get Ride the Bus like at the first shop, then it's more likely going to be taken rather than later, because later on you probably would have already had your joker set up to a particular hand, or only with specific ranks or specific suits, and so ride the bus then becomes kind of irrelevant. And plus, also with ride the bus, you grow it by way of playing certain hands. So we got it pretty early on, and if I didn't screw up, we could have be having, you know, a plus 18 mult instead of 8 right now. But at least, you know, I mean, at least I caught my mistake really early on. All right, I'm just gonna open another standard pack and look for another seal there. Okay, let's get ourselves a blue seal. Yes, definitely need a blue seal. I think we're okay now with our deck size here. If anything, if we get death cards, we can then duplicate our purple seal card and our blue seal. So yeah, death cards. If we need more blue seals, we'll be looking for this card and then deathing it. If we need more tarot cards, then we'll be deathing this one. So yeah, cozy game. Yeah, it is. And the music is okay too, right? Even though you get to hear it over and over again, but I actually have no problem with the music. Yeah, it's a live and learn kind of thing. Yeah, we're doing this live too. So I have to quickly own up. I can't be just sitting against the wall, leaning against the wall, wailing and crying and saying, "Oh my gosh, I made such a big mistake." See, I can't be doing stuff like that. I can't be doing stuff like that. It's all about just going with the flow. And I think we're okay here now. I think we're okay. Okay, so this is what we're talking about here. So we got this. We can pivot to a high card build. The only card worthy of using towards pivoting towards a high card build is the Mult 10 with the purple seal. But going back to business here, let's go ahead and start working on Yorick. I think after another 5 discards after this, then we'll get Yorick to X3. Yeah, let's do this here. A bar top arcade machine to play Balatro on. Oh, you know what? I swear I seen, what is it, like an article or something? Or, yeah, I think it was some article. It was some kind of an article which shows a bar, like the interior of a bar / casino or something, and then you see Balatro playing on one of the big TVs. And I think they were playing a stream. That was a live stream on a big TV. So it's getting there. It's getting there, definitely. All right, and that's like we're gonna get Yorick to 3 here. Okay. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Look at what we got here. Okay. And we got our blue seal. This can help us grow our high card there. Yeah, that would be. I like to visit that place. I like to visit whatever that bar was. But somehow in my mind, my gut instinct tells me it's probably in Canada. Something tells me it's in Canada. I don't think that place I'm talking about is anywhere here in the States. Ah, dang, that wasn't enough. That was not enough. Darn it. Okay. We still have a few more chances to get ourselves a high card. Let's see. Yeah, let's see how we do here. Let's actually go play the 5 here, or let's play the 7 instead. Okay, cool. And let's do this. Nice. Okay. I think we're gonna try pivoting towards the high card build right now. Okay. All right, let's see. Ectoplasm, -1 hand size. Yeah, that'll work against our Yorick building of. Let's go open an Arcana pack here and see what we got. Oh, let's first check to see who our boss is here. Oh, it's heart cards are debuffed. Okay, that's right. So no to Sun. We can probably Chariot. Probably. Shall we Chariot a... Well, we can't Chariot a heart. Yeah, let's go Chariot... Yeah, let's go Chariot a 4 of clubs. Sure. Sure, let's do that. Okay, let's go reroll. Creates a random rare joker, sets -0. Nope, but we'll go ahead and take that. Definitely for sure. Can we get a hangman? Would a hangman be possible here? Probably not. So let's go next. And let's go face the head. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're probably going to be working on a either a diamonds flush, or if we can get that that malted 10. Okay. Okay. We did get ourselves an 8 high straight. Let's see how we do here. How do we do there? Yeah, I was I got an auto mod for a spammer there, so sorry about that. You want to try some of those other roguelikes? A slot machine one. Oh yeah, there's that coin pusher roguelike. Have you seen those coin pushers? You know what I'm talking about? It's the one that, like, it's a thing that just, it's a thing that, goes in and out over and over and over again and pushes coins, called rack coin. It's called rack coin. I've heard a few people play it. They mentioned it here during a Balatro stream, and they said they had a lot of fun. You see those at arcades all the time? Yeah, you always get to see at least one at any time. Anytime you go to any arcade. Yeah, you should go check it out. Yeah, you should definitely go check it out. Definitely go check it out. Yeah, and I think I heard of the slot one that you're talking about, the slots-based one. Okay. All right, so let's go play these. This will essentially be a high card ace with a stone card. Cool stuff. All right, we're on Ante 5, and what's our boss here? 1 in 7 cards get drawn face down. Okay, all right, that's fine. That is totally fine. Yeah, let's go get ourselves some money, of course. Of course. Yeah, Ice Treble hotline for roguelike gambling addiction. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-ROGUELIKE-GAMBLER. Yeah, I'm gonna have to create a website, rga.com, roguelikegamblingaddict.com. Yeah, be the first to register within the first month and get a free pass to a roguelike gambling treatment seminar. All further seminars are going to be full price or something. All right. Okay. So this voucher, piques my interest. Because at this point, I think we have a good stable of jokers here that we can work with. I would ordinarily be looking for a, well, if we weren't using Ride the Bus, I'd be looking for photo chat. I mean, not photo chat, photograph. But photograph and Ride the Bus don't gel. Because photograph, you have to use face cards or play them. So in this case, Tarot Merchant is, I think, is key, because this will give us the ability to apply enhancements to our cards, like Mult and Lucky, make them lucky cards, or give them bonus chips, and that will work really well with Hanging Chad here. So let's go reroll once more. Shall we use Devil? Because we have Faceless, I don't think we have the need to make any of our cards gold cards. Let's go ahead and open up Celestial Packs and see what we got here. Let's go level up here, sure. Drummer, hello there, welcome in. Pleasant Sunday to you. Good seeing you here. This is about the part in the game you start to miss beating. Ah, okay. Well, because every time you play Balatro is always a different seed, so you have different jokers, so it's kind of hard to gauge like where exactly at this part, what you're talking about. I think it seems like in general, once you get to the higher antes, I think you're missing the blinds. So as I was saying, back logics here, whenever a blind starts, as you can see, we just started ante 5 right here, right? So here's the key thing. You already given information at the very start about which boss you play. So one hint I can give to you, Drummer, like I gave back logics, is you already have, like, you have a shop, 2 shops, and then 3 shops in between, between the start of the before the start of a small blind, before the start of the big blind, and before the start of the boss blind. So you have opportunities to, you have all this information here to work with. So say if you have a particular boss that says, you know, debuffs a suit, then you can be shopping around for stuff around here to help counter that. Or if you happen to have jokers that kind of go anti, you know, the whatever the boss is going to be doing to you, then you start repurposing here. And also at the later antes, it's really important to start working on Mult. So any jokers that you get towards the beginning, it is really healthy to start reconsidering, unless you get, you know, a legendary joker like Yorick or so. So you just miss the blinds. Well, missing blinds means you can't beat any blind. If you get towards this part, then I'd say you need to need to be shopping probably, or trading jokers, and you also need to have good econ. So what I mentioned previously, is really important to have a balanced stable of jokers. So you have a plus Mult joker here, you have an X Mult joker here, you have well, we used to have a plus chips joker, but we traded it for we had a blue joker and then we traded for Hanging Chad. The plus chips joker are really important for the early antes, but once you get ante 4, ante 5, that's where you need to start pivoting from plus chips jokers to jokers that will help enhance your Mult game. And also make sure that you have an econ joker like this. This is your econ joker. So help produce money in order for you to reroll, so you can get better jokers here. So that's the key thing to help survive the later blinds. Have a balanced stable of jokers, but once you get towards the higher antes, then focus on Mult, and particularly have a form of X Mult if you can. Then if you do have a really decent X Mult, then it's pretty much smooth sailing from here. Okay, so this could be actually a quite a useful one here. This yeah, mail-in rebate. I mean I definitely will take over Faceless Joker, but because we have Ride the Bus, it sort of incentivizes us to remove face cards or discard them so that so that Ride the Bus we don't accidentally play a face card. So I think we're good with Faceless Joker here, and I think we're good with money. Maybe let's go open a Celestial pack and start working on our hands here. Let's continue working on our high card, sure. DPS check. It's pretty sick. That is sick. Alright, let's go reroll one more time. I want to keep my money here, so let's go next. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, let's start discarding these. I think we're going to get Yorick to X4 by the big blind. Okay. Okay. We're a 9 away from... We're a 9 away from a straight here. Yeah, let's go look for a 9 here. Let's go play this junk hand. Let's see, because we have built up our high card. So let's see how far we can do here. Let's see how far we can go with just our junk card here. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay. Okay, look at this. We got ourselves a straight. Yeah, I got ourselves a straight here. Alright, let's go play this and see how we do. Yeah, the boss blinds are kind of like in RPGs, like, can you be able to use all the tools you have at your disposal? Like the Matador in SMT3 Nocturne. Like, the boss is literally like asking you, hey, are you aware of the fact that you have an ability to debuff and buff or something along those lines? Okay. Alright, so we are steadily growing our bus here to plus 15 malt. And we always get Yorick to X4 here. Let's go ahead and reroll here. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and buy and use the full. We last used a high card here. And let's see, are we going to be entering the big blind? Okay, entering the big blind here. Yeah, let's go next. Let us go next here. Okay. So, yeah, we don't necessarily need a stone card here, although I'll probably keep it. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. Okay, let's see, what are we gonna do? Decisions. We got decisions to make here. Let's go ahead and discard these two. Okay, got our Yorick to 4. Okay. Let's go see how this plays. Whoops. Let's go see how that plays out here. Okay. I think we should be A-okay playing this. There we go. So you can see that the blue seal is a highly powerful thing because it gives you the Celestial card for the hand that you just won the blind with, to help enhance that hand even more. Aura is really powerful too. This gives you an addition. Instead of an enhancement, it gives you any of those 3 additions there. Foil, holographic, or polychrome. I mean, ideally I'd want to have polychrome, so there's a 1 in 3 chance a polychrome will land on any of the playing cards. So, yeah, so how are we doing here now? We're, okay, we're going to be approaching the boss. I think we're okay with what we have. York is at X4. Go take on the wheel. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Okay. Sorry about that. I was about to clear my throat there. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do this right here. Okay. Alright. Yeah, whatever. We don't care. We don't care. Okay, alright, let's go. Okay, big bucks, no whammies. Can we get the polychrome? Big bucks, no whammies, no whammies, and... Ah, we were foiled! We were foiled! Okay, how's our full house? Oh, our full house is actually stronger than a high card. Oh, interesting. Well, that is interesting. That's actually quite interesting. Okay, let's see how we do here. Bam! One-shotted the boss. Can you believe that? Okay. Alright. Thanks to those GGs there, Backlogics. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Yeah, no time at all for Scary Face. No way. And look how merry Ante is. He's such a merry and jolly fellow. Alright. So I still pass always contain the planet card from most played poker hand. Okay. I think at this stage, I think we are due for that. I say really the only, you know, if I would get another Joker here, it would be probably for a blueprint or a brainstorm. I think at this point we don't need Faceless. If we do get a blueprint or brainstorm, we no longer need Faceless. Yeah, we would no longer need Faceless here. So I'd say let's go open up the Jumbo Buffoon pack. And oh, there's Michelle. There she is in all her glory. Not interested in any of them. I think Michelle this late in the game I would not be interested in. So gotta say bye to Michelle. Hi Michelle and bye Michelle. Okay. Alright, I think we're all good here. Let's go next. And oh, boss is extra large. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. You can definitely handle that. Definitely handle that there. Let me go sip some tea. And this time I'm going to ensure that I mute the mic, or I'll mute the right thing I meant to mute. Okay. Kind of an interesting situation. I mean, purple seal is meant to be discarded, but yet this is our only. This is the only playing card. I think this is the only playing card we have with a particular enhancement, not the 9 with the addition, but yeah. Let's see. I guess we can. What should we do? Yes, let's not discard the purple seal. Let's discard everything else except for that. Yeah, let's see how we do here. Okay, and discard a jack. All right. Cool. All right. All right. Let's go see how we fare like this. Okay. We already scored halfway. Okay, and so I think with the mult 10 of hearts, we should be all good here. Let's see. There we go. All right. We'll power up our full house. You know, it'd be, you know, I am anti bloating our deck here, but if we do get a glass card, I think it's about time we start looking for glass. Unfortunately, I don't see anything interesting here, so we'll skip. Let's go open the other standard pack and let's see what we got here. No glass card, but we can get ourselves another stone card. Shall we get another stone card? No. Now, I'd only be interested in glass. And yeah, during the big blind, we'll get Yorick to X5. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's do this. There we go. Yorick is at X5 right now. Okay, and we got ourselves a Steel 4, which can prove immensely useful. Okay, cool. Got ourselves a foiled 9 of clubs. And let's go ahead and add a stone card. And with the help of the steel card, let's see how close we get to the... Let's see how close we get to 90k. Let's see. Let's find out. Oh, we surpassed it. We definitely surpassed it. There we go. All right. Are we in Cloud 9? Probably. We probably already are in Cloud 9. All right, let's go open up the Arcana packs here. We definitely can't, we'll say no to monies, or not say no to monies, that is. Oh yeah, what was the blind again? It was the very large. Okay, and that's going to be our next boss here. Okay, so I see a couple of suit changers here. I see a Fool. Let's go spin the Wheel of Fortune. Nope. Let's go open the other Arcana pack here. Okay, Strength. Now, Strength would be great since we can then convert kings to aces. So I can further reduce reduce any accidental face card plays there. I'd say let's go ahead and start just strengthen these. We'll have more kings that we can be able to strengthen later on. Let's go reroll one more time. Okay, I don't see anything here useful. Let's go next. Let's go face of the wall. Okay. Okay, so... Alright. Yeah, we're gonna need to have some really good hands here in order to survive. So, I think we will be sticking with Yorick here at X5 for a while. I don't think we're going to be discarding for Yorick. We're going to be discarding to try to see if we can survive this blind. So this right here is already a real stressful point here right now. It says we don't necessarily have a high card build. We only have a few cards that have anything worthwhile to play with, like the Malta 10 of Hearts, and then we have our one and only Steel card right there. So let's see how we do here. We are one card away from a straight, so maybe that's what we should be working with here. Although if we play this card, or if we play this hand, it'll be a pair. Our pair is not strong enough, not as strong as a full house or a flush. So let's see, as we think this through here, shall we keep the 4s? and discard everything else? I'd say let's go ahead and discard the 4s. Okay. 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 All right. So if we play this, okay. Alrighties. Okay, let's see how we do here. $78. Okay. Okay. If we get 3 more of exactly that, then we are good. Let's see how we do. Let's play these just to discard these hands here. Let's see if we can be able to somehow get a steel card here. That one steel card. Yikes. Does not look good here. Does not look good here, folks. Nope. Unfortunately, this does not look good. Yeah, I think we're goners here. Yeah, we're goners, guys. Yeah, we're goners. GG's. Yeah, no. No, we only have one hand left. Our only saving grace is if we got this guy here. If we got this one here early on, this can help any high card that we play be enhanced and good enough to make it over the hurdle, but we just don't have we don't have 101k there. So yeah, thank you to the GGs there, Backlives. Yeah, we'll go ahead and restart. Well, we'll try one more time. We're already an hour in, and hope you guys have been enjoying Balatro Sunday here. We're taking a break from the retro and enjoying some Balatro as we're doing here. I think I'm up for one more try at Ghost Deck at Purple Stake. And yeah, let's see how we do here. Maybe we'll hex hex something other than ride the bus. Maybe. Or maybe we'll do it again. Let's go see what we got. All right. Okay, so now we're back to the drawing board. We can play face cards here. So let's see. Oh, we already have a 6 high straight, but that's not enough to one-shot the small blind here. So, okay. Yes, start looking for a 10 for an ace high, and there we go. Let's do it. Oh, cool. Thank you, Backlogics. Thanks. I'm glad. I've inspired you to start streaming this as other roguelikes. Yeah, do so. Oh, that would be so cool. Yeah. Yeah. That sounds like a really good idea. That sounds like a plan. That sounds like a really good plan. All right. Oh, look at this. We got ourselves a fortune teller, but it's already hexed. But we can't afford it because it's worth $9. Not a fan of to-do lists. It is econ, but not one I would generally go for. Unless it's like a negative or something. I had enough money for one, then yeah, I'd grab it. But no, I would say no to those 2 in front of the shop. Let's go check out the buffoon pack. Okay. Walkie Talkie is good. Let's go Hex'ed. Okay, there we go. 10 and 4s and polychrome. Okay, let's go next. Okay. Well, this is really great because we do play ace high straights, which will always include a 10. But we can also play hands with 4s. And I think this will take us north of 450. Let's go check it out. There we go, look at that. Walkie Talkie with the polychrome effect will definitely get us out of Ante 1 without issue. or Ante 1 and half of Ante 2. I think you narrowed down that the roguelike genre is your bread and butter. Always something different with each playthrough, short enough not to make you feel guilty for switching between. Yeah, that's good. That's some good. That's a good argument. It makes a lot of sense to me. Very rational. I could totally jive with that. Definitely a thing you can pick up and play. It doesn't involve much commitment other than, you know, like it typically, like a good amount of roguelikes out there are just these nice bite-sized, like, sessions that are effective in many ways. I'm gonna go sip some tea. Okay, we have enough money to open a buffoon pack, but we also have $10, which means we'll get an extra $2 of interest. So I'd say at this stage, I think it's good to just go next, carry our money over, and handle the hook. Okay, so thankfully we got this boss really early on. We don't have any cards that we need to hold in hand in order to get these beneficial effects. So yeah, and look at that, we have ourselves a 9 high straight here, and I believe it should take us over 600. There we go. They're always a good time. Yeah, exactly. Yes. And it's just something about them. I don't know what I mean. I'm not sure what it is. I mean, someone like me that have been dabbled in Balatro and doing a mod for Balatro here, it looks to me like it's just some, like any other old game that you'd be coding or programming. But I don't know. It's just something about the roguelike it's just refreshing. It's like every single time you open like a fresh bottle of carbonated water, or a fresh bottle of Perrier or whatever, it always has this refreshing, sizzling flavor. It's just that kind of appeal. Name a pack after you. There you go. Oh, Paredolia can be interesting. Paredolia can. This is like anti-ride the bus. This could be really interesting. You know what? I'm gonna go take this guy. Actually, you know, hold on. Stop here. Maybe you need an Arcana pack here. Let's go ahead and see if we get money. Do we get any money here? No, we don't, but we can lucky some cards here. Let's go lucky a 4, and I don't know. Let's go lucky one of these queens. Sure. Oh, who's the boss here? Play only one hand. Okay, sure. Okay. Paredolia. There you go. Put Paredolia here on the left. And yeah, let's go next. Yeah, I think just with the polychrome Walkie Talkie by itself, we can be able to take down the small blind. Let's just get ourselves something worthwhile to play. We can do a low ace straight, or actually we already have a clubs flush here. Yeah, we have a clubs flush here. I think this is good enough. I think with the plus 10 mult on the Paredolia, I think this is good enough to clear it. Yes, indeed. Okay. Alright, misprint. Yeah, one of the jokers I don't like. Misprint is literally RNG. Not dependable. I mean, it'll help you in a pinch, but yeah, it wouldn't be something I would depend on. I think we have one more shot at Crystal Ball after this, right? Yeah, before we play the needle. Yeah, let's go next here. Let's see if we get something better than what we had last round here. Okay. Let's look for 4s and 10s. How about that? Yeah, let's go discard this 9 high straight. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. How will we do if we just play this lucky 4 here? Not 6s and 7. Yeah, 6 and 7. Oh. I'm glad you brought this up here. Okay. Now it's random. But the Balatro mod I'm working on, which adds a total of 21 jokers, one of the jokers works on 6s and 7s. Because that's like the latest thing now. The 6 and 7. So I have a joker that gives you X-Molt anytime you play a 6 or a 7. Yeah, I do. And the reason why, okay, the main drive behind making such joker is whenever I'm ready to make my mod available to the public, which should be sometime really soon, is it's like a time capsule. It's like it captures the time the mod was done, and it was done at the time where 6s and 7s was a thing. Oh, you're on the chat because of your kiddos? You can't unhear it anymore. Yeah, it's even prevalent within competitive Balatro too. Your kid is old enough, it's cringe. Oh no. Well, I hope that doesn't stop you from trying my mod if you guys ever do. And the mod, the name of the mod, is the name of the Joker, which has 6 and 7. Yeah, the mod is not called 6 and 7, by the way. Okay, let's see how we do if we just play a lonely 4 here. Let's see how we do. Okay, we did okay. Alright, we did okay. We are desperately in search for an ace high. Okay, there we go. Let's go play it. There we go. And we got some money. Alright, Justice. I was talking about Glass card during our first attempt. And there is the Justice card that we got already too late. Alright, okay, we're about to fight the needle here. Alright, I say we should probably open the Buffoon pack. Now, what do we got here? Square Joker or Seeing Double? Okay, I'd say let's go Seeing Double. Yeah, X2 multiplied hand has a scoring club card and then a scoring card of any other seed. Okay, so we can do this. So this will be pairs. Definitely pairs. Definitely anything other than high card. Yeah, anything other than high card, pretty much. Okay, and shall we get a crystal ball? Shall we do that? You know, let's go for broke here. Let's do this, and let's grab ourselves a Justice. So we're like in desperation mode here. Okay, let's go face the needle. Okay. Okay, so we are... Let's see, we're a 10 and a 9 away from a king high straight. We're an ace and a 10 away from an ace high straight. And we're in need of a club. Okay. Okay. Alright, one more shot. That's all we got. Ah, darn it. Okay. Okay. So we don't have ourselves a straight. We do have ourselves a 2 pair. A pair or a 2 pair? Okay. Alright. So let's see. Don't have a 10 or a 4. We do have the plus 10 here, and then the polychrome effect here, and then we'll get the X2. Which of these cards do we need to justice? I think probably the Jack of Clubs. Okay. Go move the face cards to the right. Let's see if we math this out here. Will this reach 1K? So it'll be 24, 34, 44. Okay, 44. And then times 2 would be times 4. Let's see, times 4. Oh, it'd be times 2 would be 4. And then 14. And then 21. And then 42. So 44 times 42. How much is that? How much is 44 times 42? Probably enough. I think that's enough. I think that's enough. That's... What is that? Over 1,600. Yeah, so I think we're all good here. There we go. There we go. Streamer knows how to do math. Wow. Over 1,000? What? 1,000? There's no way that could be right. Oh, streamer's playing Ante 2, boss. Ah, well that makes sense now. Alright, Vegeta, go about your way. Thank you, Mr. Mathematician. Yes. I go by many names. I was told many a name, called a lot of things. But being called a mathematician is awesome. Thank you, Backlogics. Thank you for that, and thank you for the GG. Oh man, Math Turbo underscore coming at you. Yeah, and I like how you're aware of that underscore. Definitely. All right. So between Arcana and Buffoon, I'd say probably Arcana is good. If we get ourselves a Temperance, we can get ourselves some more money, and lo and behold, we got ourselves a Temperance. And we got ourselves some money. Okay, with all that money, let's go open the Buffoon pack and see what we got. We can go crazy with Madness, but I don't think we should, because we don't have any Eternals here. We can definitely get ourselves an Ice Cream. Definitely be a good source of plus chips. I mean, I think we're still early on that we can benefit from plus chips. That underscore will always be signature. Yes, indeed. Indeed. All right, tea sipping time. All right, we're in need of an econ Joker. We don't have it because we're desperately trying to keep our money and not spend. Let's see if we get lucky. This Ante here. Oh yeah, I've not been looking at the skip tags here. Usually this late, I mean, in the higher stakes. All of these skip tags for free jokers could be more so a bad thing than a good thing. Because on white stake, the early stakes, you don't have Eternals, you don't have Perishables, you don't have Rentals. So then the free jokers you get via these tags make it worthwhile. But because I mean, any base edition shop Joker, base means, well, I don't know. I think from my early playthrough, I believe I got negative Eternals and stuff. So I don't think that's I think base edition means it's not a polychrome or or a foil or a holograph or a holographic one. Yeah. So in later stakes, yeah, I don't go for these. Okay. Anyway, let's get back to the game here. Okay, so Walkie Talkie, we do have a 4 here. We can probably start looking for more 10s and 4s. They're kind of hard to get here, but if we do get at least a few, that'll be good. Oh, got ourselves a 10 here, but we don't have 2 10s. We do have a 2 pair here. So let's go do this, and seeing double will trigger. There we go. Okay. Oh, got Michelle. Welcome to the party, Michelle. Let's go use a temperance. There we go. Got some money. Let's go open the Arcana pack. And I can't say no to money. Alright, let's go re-roll. And who is the boss? Start with 0 discards. Okay, well that's rude. That is totally rude. Alright. Okay. Yeah, notice we don't have any Eternals here. No Eternals, which is a nice change of pace from our first attempt. Go re-roll. Blue Joker's back. Ice Cream and Blue Joker are about in tandem here. I mean, for now. I'd say let's go keep Ice Cream here, and let's go next. Oh, actually, I think we should put Michelle over here, right straight in the middle. Okay, so let's start looking for... Let's go start looking for 10s and 4s. For our Walkie Talkie here. Okay. Oh, nice. Got ourselves a full house, and we got 3 10s here. Okay, that's awesome. And we also have a club here, which will trigger seeing double. There we go. There we go. RNG hype indeed. Yes. Yes, yes. Okay. Well, if we can survive the antes, we may see Michelle leave us. And we'll get ourselves a Cavendish. That is definitely what I'm looking forward to. Oh, spare trousers can be good. Is it too early to start working on spare trousers? Is it too early? I don't think so. I don't think so. Shall we? Shall we work on spare trousers? Shall we drop the ice cream and grab spare trousers? Maybe? Or maybe not. I'd say no. I'd say let's go next. Go fight the boss. Okay. Okay, let's I'll play this junk hand here, whatever, a pair, and let's go look for an ace. Ah! Our junk hand beat the boss. Alright, that's a good feeling. That's definitely a good feeling here. It's like whatever, it's like a throwaway hand, and I started paying attention to the other part of my room, and then lo and behold, I hear this sound indicating, hey, I beat it, and I'm like, whoa, what? Let's open the Arcana pack here. Okay, yeah, I think we'll get more money from the Fool, which has the Hermit. Can't say no to money. Yeah, this is a roller coaster. Yeah, definitely. I mean, even if you think back at our first attempt at the Ghost Deck Purple Stake, and it's like, what a turnaround this has become. But we're still in the middle of the game, Still got a ways to go. So open up this standard pack and look for seals. I'd probably go for this just merely for the fact it's another 10. I would also go for this one because it's a steal. Let's go grab this one because we're committed to Walkie Talkie. This has been our source of X-Mult since the very beginning. Not our only source of X-Mult, but yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, let's go. Oh, okay. Now we have something we can work with. Something we can work with Paredolia. The thing though is, we may get the debuff all face cards. That's the thing that I'm concerned of. So let's do this. I mean, at least Smiley Face and Paredolia are not eternal. Now, what about Baron? What about Baron here? How are we going to do with Baron here? Take out Seeing Double, probably. Yeah, probably. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Now, if we get Mime, then we're golden. Keep a death card here. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's go next. Okay. Alrighties. We can use a death to get ourselves another 10 or another king. So let's start looking for more kings and 10s and 4s. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Alright, look at here. We got ourselves a 4 of a kind. No king is okay. We will not have Baron trigger. But you know what? I think we're good here. Cool stuff. And Michelle still hanging around. Let's sip some tea. Alrighty, let's go buy ourselves a strength. And let's go open the Arcana pack. Alright. Alright. So, let's see. We can go ahead and strengthen the 9 to give us another 10, or keep the strength so that we strengthen queens into kings. I think that's probably better. We can hang the 9 and 5. We can get more money. There's a lot of choices to make here. We can mult the 10s here. Wow, decisions. I think I'm going to be hanging on to the Death and Strength tarot cards here. Let's go hang the 9 and 5. Okay. Alright, now let's go check out the standard pack and see if we get ourselves... Oh, okay. Well, we got ourselves another 10 here. Let's go grab ourselves another 10. Okay. Alright. Shall we go and re-roll once or keep our money? I think we should just go next. Yeah, let's go next. Oh, look at them! Look at them kings! Look at them kings. Okay. Who's our boss again? Oh, it must play 5 cards. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and make a 3 into a king. And converts a left card into the right card. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Okay, let's go look for a 10 or a 4. Keep those kings there. Okay, there we go. There's a 4. All right, let's see how we do here. Let's see how we do here. Ah, okay. Alrighties. 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 Okay, well, in this case, maybe we should play our kings here. Maybe that's what we should do. Yeah, that's if we do that. I think that should take us north here. Okay, we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. Okay. All right. So let's see. You know, I think the problem is, look at our levels here. We need to be leveling up our high card. Yeah, we haven't been leveling up our hands. Yeah, I think that's the main issue here. Have not been leveling up our hands here, which is, I guess, okay. Ouchies. And Michelle left us. Michelle, it was nice knowing you there. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I like this. I like this. The only thing missing is a hanging Chad. We need a hanging Chad. If we get this guy, we need a hanging Chad. Yeah, bye, Michelle. Yes, indeed. All right. All right. Yes, get ourselves this one here. And let's start... Let's go open the Arcana pack, sure. Let's do that here. Let's see. What are we gonna do here? I guess get more money, probably? Yeah, let's get some more money. Sure. Alright, Celestial. We need to level up a hand. What hand are we gonna do? Any hand. Alright, how about... straight? 4 of a kind? Sure, let's go straight. Really, I really want a high card. If we can somehow get ourselves a high card, that would be great. Shall we Ankh? Shall we go ahead and Ankh? I mean, this late. If we sell these, get 2, 4, and 4, so that's 10 bucks. Get 10 bucks, and then use an Ankh. One of these two will be duplicated, and then, yeah, then we have to, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to Ankh here. No, definitely don't want to Ankh here. Let's go re-roll. Zany, Wraith, maybe one more here. Okay, let's go with this here. Sure, okay, let's go. Okay. Gonna look for 10s and 4s if we can. 10s and 4s would be good. Okay. Oh, we can't strengthen a 9, so I'll keep the 9 there. Okay, I've got 2 kings here, okay. Okay. How are we gonna go about this? I guess I can strengthen these 2. And, oh, how's our... Yeah, there are 3 of a kind. It's just base level. Okay. Which is kind of unfortunate. Okay, let's go ahead and turn these into bonus cards. Okay, let's see how we do here. I don't think this will score 18. I don't think so. But, yeah, let's see what happens here. I think the photograph will trigger on the first play 10, And I think in this order, I think this will greatly help us here. Yeah, I forgot that we had Paredolia here, so let's see what happens. Nice! Good! Wow, I was actually legit worried there for a bit. Okay, cool. We definitely need overstock. 100% absolutely need overstock here. High Priestess, yes, hello. Nice to see you here. Yeah, let's go power up some cards. Or some hands, that is. We definitely need that. Okay, now let's go open, should I open the Buffoon pack or should we just wait? Yeah, let's go play the small blind here. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go look for more 4s and 10s. Keep the kings here as we get them. Okay, there we go. Okay. Let's see. I guess we'll do this. Yeah, there we go. Let's see how we do. Cool. Alright, I got 2 10s here. Let's go throw away these cards along the way. Alright, we are slowly getting there. Ooh, we have a flush here. Okay, we do have a flush here. Okay, let's see how we do here. Cool. Good stuff. We can afford a death. It's probably the best thing we can do is get ourselves a death card here. Or we can check out the Celestial pack. Yeah, if we check out the Celestial pack, let's see. How does our deck look like here? Okay. Okay. Maybe we should get a death card actually. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, it's this custom build Balatro arcade cab. Yeah, let's go take a look here. Go open and check it out here. Oh, wow. That looks cool. That actually looks cool. That I actually wouldn't mind being in front of and playing there. Oh yeah, I like how like you have the large button for discard and the large button for play hand there. The big blue and big red buttons there. That's pretty dang cool. Oh, thanks for sharing that. Yeah, streamlined. Yeah, it's like the buttons are not too big and not too small. They're just the perfect size there. Okay, let's go next. Okay, so we can make ourselves another 10 or we can make ourselves another king. So, what to do? We do have, but unfortunately we still have base level high card, pair, 2 pair, and 3 of a kind, unfortunately. So, I'd think probably we should just make ourselves another 10. Probably make ourselves another 10 here. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Whoopsies. Okay, anyway, this is what I meant to do. Meant to use a death card here. There we go, meant to use a death card. Okay, there we go. Alright. See, if I had the strength, I would have changed these to kings, but I guess that's all good. Let's see, get ourselves another 4, another 10. Okay, got neither. Okay, let's go do these here. Actually, before I do, let me read Backlogic's message there. Let's make a business and building cabinets that like that for some of these modern games that'll go great in arcade cab. Yeah, you know, for modern games, yes, I definitely see a market for it. Definitely so. You may start a new trend. You'll definitely be starting a new trend if you do so. Shredder's Revenge. Oh, the newer Streets of Rage games. Cuphead. I swear I've seen a cabinet with Cuphead. So I think there's a small chance what you'd be doing, Backlogix, isn't like original in the grandest of schemes, but maybe like wherever you'll be, like at the time, like it'll be like you're like a really famous shop locally or something, which then you'll branch out and then you'll just capture the interest of the entire world. Something along those names, and then you'll be the leading manufacturer / designer or so. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. If you have a say in the design, just like how I'll be leaving a signature within the Balatro mod community. I'll be leaving a signature within the homebrew game development community later on, or something like that. It's just my contribution to the betterment of society in terms of entertainment and fun. You know, that kind of thing. Which I'm sure that's what you'll be doing so as well. All right, let's go see how we do here. Let's see, how's our... Yeah, our high card's pretty low, darn it. Wish we'd be working on our high card game. Definitely wish that's what we'd be doing, but unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. Alright, let's go. Okay. Is this going to be GG's again? Yeah, it's probably going to be GG's again, unless we can score really, really well. We do have a full house, though. This could be our way out. Though we're going to be losing out on Baron. Baron's not going to trigger. We do have 5 face cards here. We have Paredolia with the holographic effect. Walkie Talkie with the polychrome. Alright, let's see what happens here. Not enough. Oh well. Apparently I was bluffing, yeah. Okay, we're already close to the 2-hour session mark. I think this is going to be considered part 1 of Ghost Deck and Purple Stake. Yeah, it's been a real bummer, but it's been a real interesting ride, though. I mean, our first attempt had us with Ride the Bus early on, which was fun. Ride the Bus can be really, really fun. But I believe we died to the Violet Vessel, or we died to Violet. You can call her Violet. I think we're in the first name basis between me and that particular big blind. And this one we lost to the big blind in Ante 5. I think because of the fact that we were not leveling our hands. Yeah, we just weren't caring about it, and I think that's a thing that going forward, next Sunday, well, we'll try Ghost Deck and Purple Stake again. We are going to be ensuring that we have a much more balanced approach to our game. It's not just with jokers, but also with hands. And the other thing too is that we did not get an econ joker this time. I think our first attempt, we did have a decent way to get money, but and we got actually further. I think we got further in the ante compared to where we got here, I believe, on the first attempt. But we died to the Violet Vessel. Here, I think there were 2 issues. Number 1, we did not have an econ joker, so our econ game was rather weak. And then number 2, we did not level up our hands, especially our lower level hands. Yeah, exactly. I thought it was a valiant run. I think both runs were really good. But I think my closing analysis from both games, I think were pretty much accurate. So I think going forward, I think the next time around, I will hopefully not repeat those mistakes. And I hope you guys enjoyed Balatro Sunday. And the next run will definitely be another ghost deck on purple stake. That'll be what we're going to be doing. Let's go ahead and make our way back to the main menu. I've given you some ideas how to play your own runs now. Oh, nice. Oh, I'm glad. That's what I hope I would do for those of you who expressed interest in Balatro over the streams that we were doing. This game's definitely one you think about when you're not playing. Yeah, it makes you think about all those jokers and I guess all the fun that you have. I mean, it has this, I don't want to use the word addiction, but it does make you feel good when you play. And I mean, this is better than being addicted to, you know, whatever else. There's a lot of bad stuff you can be addicted to, but if you're addicted to fun, and if it comes in a form of, in a form that really doesn't like do anything bad to you, really on a really serious mental basis or physical basis, then I'd say this is a good thing. Glad you had a blast. Cozy afternoon. Yeah, and it's gonna be the start of mine here. Yeah, it's already past noon time already 1:15 my time. Yeah, an addiction, it doesn't have to be a bad thing. Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, exactly. I mean, if you take things in moderation, then there's no such thing as an addiction, really, in its negative form. That's one good way that I look at that. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed Ghost Deck on Purple Stake as we start wrapping things up here. Thank you, Backlogics, for hanging out here, and it was really fun to have you here. Enjoy talking with you like always. Drummer. And who else was here? Is there anybody else here? Did I see Carrie early on here? Yeah, Carrie was here. Carrie, I hope you had a blast here. All right, next stream will be tomorrow. It'll be Final Fantasy X. More Final Fantasy X. I already forgot where we last left off. I don't know. That's something that I'm going to be working on tomorrow. Oh, by the way, tomorrow is going to be a holiday, and happy, what is it? Tomorrow is it Memorial Day, I believe. Yeah, Memorial Day here in the States. Well, I hope you enjoy if you guys are not working tomorrow, I hope you guys have a wonderful day off here in the States. Those of you that observe Memorial Day here. We are going to have a stream tomorrow. Yes, we are going to have a stream. The only thing that won't be happening tomorrow is that I will not be going to my 9-to-5 job tomorrow, which I'm excited about. Have this extra day here, just to lounge and relax, and more time to play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That's going to be the main thing I'll be doing. And then the other times I'll be working on the Balatro mod, and I definitely need to get a haircut. Again, so it's a note to self. I need to get a haircut after stream here. Need to go get a haircut about that time. Yeah, eat some barbecue. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go stop by a barbecue place. Yeah. Yeah, that could be some really good barbecue. There's a barbecue place here in town that I need to go to again. Yeah. Well, thank you, Backlogics, for giving me the idea of where to go get my lunch. Yes, indeed. All right, you have a good one, everyone. I start signing off here. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed Balatro. Unfortunately, we didn't achieve completion of Ghost Deck on Purple Stake, but we'll do it again next time. Until next time, and then next time Balatro that we're gonna do will be on Sunday. But until next time, this is Ice Turbo signing off. Take care, everyone. Stay safe out there. Have a good sleep. Have a good sleep? Blah. Have a good rest of your weekend. Have a good holiday weekend. And yes, besides, if you can forgive my blunder, take care, everyone. See you guys next time.